The Russian President Vladimir Putin is expected in New Delhi on October 5. This would be the latest in the series of India-Russia military technical talks that successive governments in what used to be the Soviet Union and subsequently Russia and India have had since 1971, when India and Russia signed the Indo-Soviet Treaty of Peace and Friendship. In the current talks, there are 4 projects that are expected to be discussed and possibly signed. These are the S-400 missile defense system that India has been negotiating with Russia for the last 3 years, the possible acquisition of 4 Admiral Grigorievich class frigates that India and Russia have a governmental agreement on but are yet to be contracted, and joint manufacture of Kamov 226T light utility helicopters for the Indian military. Russia has been insisting that at least the Kamov deal and the S-400 deal be clinched during the summit meeting between Vladimir Putin and Narendra Modi. However, the latest summit is being foreshadowed by an agreement that India has signed with the US after nearly a decade and a half of talks. This is called the COMCASA, the Communications, Compatibility and Security Agreement. Since most of the equipment in the Indian military arsenal is Russian or of Soviet origin, the Russians want assurances from India that the capabilities of these platforms would not be compromised. India has sent Russian aircraft and has used Russian-made submarines in military exercises with the US, but these have been circumscribed by the conditions in which they could be used. For instance, the Russian origin Sukhoi 30 aircraft of the Indian Air Force that have been used in exercises with the US were not permitted to open their bars to radars. Russia has never allowed India to use a nuclear submarine that it has leased to the Navy in war games with the US or with any other country. We can expect that such conditions would continue to be laid by Russia, and it might be justified because of a historical overlay in these current talks. This is Shriyan Datta for The Print.